Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. My name is Dev and welcome back in Pattern World. So guys, this is the third video and if you didn't watch our last videos, please check out. In last video we had created this 3D 3D dress, and in first video we had just created the pattern. So this is the third video, and in this video we will uh, going to use our DAZ avatar and we will import it in Blender. Okay, and we will also change the pose. So let's get start this video, and before starting, if you didn't subscribe my channel, please subscribe it, and you can also follow us on Instagram. Okay, so let's get start this video. So what we will going to do, we simply open the DAZ. Okay, so I had already opened it, and this is the model which I had exported in the CLO. Okay, so what we are going to do, we will simply change the pose. Okay, and export that pose in CLO 3D, and in CLO 3D we will change the pose with the garment. So first of all, let me delete the hairs, because when we will export the pose file it will create some issues. So this is the A pose. So I have some multiple poses available in the DAZ library, which I had purchased. These are not the default poses. So let me decide which one we can use. Select the Genesis 8.1 avatar. Then you can change the pose. Uh, this kind of pose we can use. Okay, so we will simply export this pose. We will select the Genesis 8.1 from here, then we will go to the export, then export, then I will export it in the FBX file format. So we are already in the wrapdress folder. So it's pose file 894. Okay, so we will save it. So now we will again switch to the CLO and we will import that model here. Okay, so let me save this file. So I will simply import the FBX file. So this is the pose file we had created from the DAZ, and we will import here. Okay, so okay, maybe there are some issues. I think we need to import it with the new file. So now we will import the FBX file. maybe there are some issues with the model. So I think I need to try a different pose. Okay, this happen most of the time because we are using different kind of pose which are not properly from the DAZ. Okay, so we can try the different pose, and I will also want to try it again. Let me export it again. Maybe there is some issue while exporting the file. Okay, everything is correct. These pose options. Okay, again simply import fbx file, then again we will import it. Okay, here all the settings are correct. No animation, joint animations. Okay, still there are some issues. Check. Okay, let me check the avatar here. The same issue is here also. I think we need to move it. Move to the floor. Okay, now let me export the file again. Here again we will import. This happen most of the many times when we are switching between different softwares. So let's check what happened. If still it not work, then we will. I think we need to change the pose. Okay. I think there is some issue in the pose, so maybe we need to try the different pose. Let's try a different pose. Yeah, this one we can use, and we can also add a cup in our final renders. So let's try this one. Okay, so let me export this. This one is 160. Okay, so now this one is correct. Okay, so if uh, you had seen, so while we are working with the different poses, this kind of issues come. So simply we can try the different pose. Uh, so this pose will work well. So what we will going to do, we will save this avatar as a pose file. So let me save this, save it as a pose. The pose is 160. Okay, it's pose 160. Okay, so now again we will open our model. So now what we will do, we will simply change the pose. So let me change the pose. Press pose 160. Okay, so we had changed the pose and simulate the garment. We will again simulate, and before simulating, what we will do, we will increase the collision distance. Okay, it's already 2.5. It will be great. We don't need to change anything. Okay, so just simulate it again so it can fit well on the body. Maybe we can also try a different print or fabric in the blender when we are creating the final rendering, but right now it look much better. Okay, so now what we need to do, I will again switch to the blender and add some hairs in the model. Okay, so which we can export it in the blender. So I have some hairs already available which I can add. Okay, so let me show you how it look in the render view. So look great. She look great. So let me switch to the shader mode. Okay, so we will export it. Okay, for exporting, I already have uh, the DAZ to Blender plugin. You can also install it from the DAZ store and set up it, and we simply need to click DAZ to Blender. here. First you need to select the avatar from the file section and simply click the dash to Blender and simply accept. It will transfer the DAZ model in the Blender. So our file is exported. So now what I will do, I simply open my Blender. Let me delete the extra files. So I already have installed the Dash to Blender plugin here also. So I simply need to click the import. Okay. And our model will be imported here. Okay, so this is the model which we had exported from the DAS. And now what we need to do, we simply need to add the garment here. Okay, so for adding the garment, we again switch to the CLO 3D, and we had already simulated the style here, and we will only export the dress. I had already arranged the UV maps. Okay, and now we can export only the dress from here in the FBX file format. Dress FBX. Okay, so we don't need the avatar. Single thick image UV coordinates. We need the UV coordinates and centimeter DAZ studio. Okay, okay. So we had also exported the dress from here. Now again we can open the Blender, import our dress here. So this is the dress which we had exported from the CLO. So it look great here. There is no collusion with body and the garment. So it look great. Let me check in the render view how it look. cycle. So guys, I will end the video here, and in next video we will going to create the environment. Okay, we will create the environment and create our final renders. So I hope guys you like this video, and if you like this video, please subscribe my channel, and you can also check out the first and second part of the this video, so it will be much easier for you to understand what we had done in our last videos. So thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.